Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today I'm going to be playing some more Balatro. And what we're going to do today, I'm going to take my winning deck into Endless Mode. So we're going to continue the Nebula deck hand. We can see I got to round 22, ante 9, and I got $11 in the bank, but that's fine. We got a pretty good flush build going here. It's pretty focused, which I think is definitely a bonus. In fact, I got more money for winning that. 13, take that. Take the planet, even if it's not related to us, because as we know from the last video, it's going to increase the multiplier on my constellation card. That's now a 3.1 multiplier. We're definitely going to buy this Celestial Pack, which, as we know from the telescope in our deck, gives us a flush card, which we're going to increase our flush combo up to level 19. And it's going to take our constellation up even higher. 3.2 multiplier on that now. I've got room for another Joker. What have I got? 3 of a kind. I mean, I'm probably not really going to have 3 of a kind very often. So that's kind of by the by, I think. Being able to re-roll the boss blind is potentially quite big, though, in Endless Mode. Because we might find we come up against a blind that is just a hard counter to what we've got. I'm actually going to sell this as well. I won't be able to roll... Well, I'm going to save my money, I think. Because I want at least $10 potentially for this. Base chips and multiplier are halved. See, that could be pretty bad for us. Although that's the base... Actually, no, that's probably alright for us. Assuming we get that far. Mega Standard Pack. Free Spectral Pack. I'm going to play the blind, and I might take the Spectral Pack on the big blind. Ooh, get 2 planet cards if we can keep those in hand. Very nice. Let's try and flip the red cards. Black if we can. We do. So we'll play this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Hopefully that's enough to win in round 1. We're now hitting for 276. I think that's a new record for me in Balatro. So that's pretty cool. Another planet card. We should have. Well, we would have got 2 if I had another consumable spot. Unfortunately, I only had the 1, but that's still fine. Face cards give 4 multi when scored, or each king held in hand gives a 1.5 multiplier. That's actually quite nice. We can certainly work with that. So let's buy you. And let's pop you at this stage of our calculations so that 1.5 is potentially multiplied quite nicely. Let's use the planet to bulk up our constellation multiplier. It's now a 3.3 multi, which actually I'm going to switch with you now that that's higher. I think that makes sense. So it's which Jumbo Arcana pack do we take, I suppose? I am going to do one of them. So we could delete a couple of cards. I could clone a card like this 6, so I could make a red 6, which don't really want, into a black 6 with a multiplier, which would be quite nice. We could do 3 cards to clubs. I only have 2 here I would want to do that with. But I think if I clone the card, I get another multiplier card, don't I? So I think that's the play. We need to make that the left card. And we'll use him. Now I've got a nice little black multiplier card. So if I have a quick look at my deck at this point, we can see that in terms of how many cards I've got, I'm edging towards the majority are either clubs or spades. That helps our multipliers. I would reduce these down even further if I could. But let's play the next round. I'm actually going to skip this blind, as I said. I'm going to get a Spectral Pack. Might get something quite nice. What's Wraith? Creates a random rare Joker, sets money to 0. I mean, I'm not hating it. Oh, destroy old joke. No, thank you. I mean, Supernova. at this point I'm getting so many times 3 multipliers that actually adding a 22 is kind of random. Okay, I'm gonna sell Supernova. Hope I don't live to regret that. Well, I hope I do live to regret it, otherwise it's a bit... Uncommon jokers each give 1.5 multi. 1, 2, 3. So that's now a 4.5 multiplier. I think that was worth the trade-off. Because now that's timesing it by... take that out of the equation for now, because I can't guarantee that. We can pretty much guarantee this now. So it's times 3, times that by 3.3, times that by 4.5. Which is kind of nuts. So I'm not even that worried about halving the base multiplier here. I think that's fine. Let's try and roll all black cards, that will help. Yep, there we go. So we're going to include that 7, otherwise we'll just play those, and that'll halve. I'm not too worried about it actually, because we're going to see what's going to happen. $165k. So what was that? It seemed to be when they were activated, and I guess that's okay. But maybe that's better to have him there then? Guess we'll see. I'm just thinking, each king held in hand. So it's like if we don't use this king, that's again. I mean, we're not going to need it, but I guess it's a good practice to get into. Let's just play the black cards here, and although we won't get that times 3, we will get a +5 times 1.5 there. So let's see how that pans out. $81,000. I mean, it should be said that that's with our base stats being halved, and we still absolutely smashed it. So it's pretty good. All flushes and straights can be made with 4 cards. The question is, do I need it? It is a pretty nice card, but I'm not sure I need it at this point. I'm actually not going to take that. But I could play... I'll take a Jumbo Arcana pack. So we could double our money, which is basically nothing. Increase the rank, not really something we're doing. Enhance 2 cards, maybe. Enhance 2 cards with extra chips. So maybe those two 10s? It's not an amazing improvement, but it all helps. I mean, it all gets multiplied by quite a lot as well, doesn't it? So, take it. Now, what have we got here? Okay, suddenly we're on like 500,000 here, leading up to 2.2 million. So, yeah, okay. Give me 29 bucks. Could be worth it. And then we'll play the big blind with some money to spend. Alright game. We'll play your little game. So if I do a red flush here, I will get the 3 times bonus from this one, because all the remaining cards will be black cards. There's no other particular bonuses on these though, so we'll see how much we get. I want to see this one procking 3 times. So that's twice. That's 3 times. Okay, so it does do that. 4/8. I mean, almost 500,000. Can't really. We had no enhanced cards played in that, and we still got nearly over 500,000. Nearly 500,000. Sorry. So that's pretty good. I mean, okay. Let's just get rid of the red cards if we can. Yeah. So we want to play that. We want to play that, and we play those three. And that should be pretty good. A little bit of money coming in. I didn't even see what we got, but it was about 600k, I think. Not bad. The 2.2 million is going to be a bit challenging. That's for sure. Give me 18 bucks for 3. I mean, I think so, but we're going to use this first. Let's take the money. Take the money and run. Did I get the money that I should have got from my blind? I didn't even see. I'll take the Celestial pack for obvious reasons. I might do a re-roll as well, see if we can get something more favourable in. Maybe even another planet card to take. They all help. Standard pack. I'm going to take this because that 2.2 million worries me. So we'll grab the grabber. So now I've got an extra hand to play with, and I'm going to open the standard pack. I might get a nice enhanced card. Yeah, okay. I'll take the lucky card, sure. Oh, I meant to skip that one, I think, didn't I? Or was I going to play? Can't remember now. I might actually just skip that one and take the mega standard pack then. Wild card, yeah, that sounds pretty good. And another planet card creation card, sounds good. Now the wall, here we go. 2.2 mil, can we do it? It's not looking too bad. What I think we'll do is try and get some of our black cards in here. That's a wild card, so that's fine. That's not. Okay, that looks pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with all those multipliers. Here we go. What can we get? What can we get with this? It's not going to be 2 million, but it might be decent. 705. I tell you what, that's not bad. That's not bad. Well, we should try and get rid of those. That's actually going to give us a multiplier. It's not as much as that. We're up to 1 million. We've got 3 left. I'm gonna have to play one of these planet cards. But to be honest, I can only keep one of those in the hand anyway. Oh. That one. Okay, this is good because I can play. Oh, I can't actually do a flush. God, this sucks. I'll play the king multiplier. I should still get a ×3 on this. It's 3k, but I need nearly 1 million in this hand, and that I think that ace has screwed me. this was tough. This was very tough, this 2 mil. Oh well. We got to 1.5 mil. I don't think that's too bad, and our high score was over 700,000, so I think that was pretty good. All in all, we got to anti-10. That's a new high for me. Round 26. Yeah, I think that was a really pretty good deck. I think probably what would have helped me get over the line there is if you remember in the previous video I had to sell my card that if I played multiple flushes in a round, I got an X3 multiplier. I think if I'd had that instead of, say, that king card, I think we probably would have won that. But I couldn't have won that boss fight in the last episode without selling that card. It was a bit of a toss-up as to which cards got sold, but yeah, I enjoyed it, and hopefully you've enjoyed watching that little endless thing there. If you did, if you could hit the thumbs up, that'd be great. If you could leave me a comment, let me know what you thought about my little foray into the endless world. What have we got here? Permanently gain +1 discard per round. The word permanently makes me think that goes between runs, which is actually pretty huge. So hopefully we see that in a future run. But yeah, what was I saying? Leave me a comment. It'd be great to hear from you. If you could subscribe to the channel as well, if you've not done so before as well, that would be amazing. I think truthfully, for the time being at least, there are a lot of other games coming up very shortly that I'm interested in featuring. But this might be my last Balatro video for the time being. But I'll keep an eye on the views and the engagement and just see if it's something people still want to have, and then maybe we'll bring it back at some point in the future. But thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time for other videos on the channel. Thanks very much. Bye for now.